Hey guys, welcome to the Fury Time channel. Francis Ngannou dropping Tyson Fury was not a surprise. Anthony Joshua speaks up. Over the years, we have had many crossover fighters who have moved from some other sport to boxing. Until last year, the greatest crossover bout was the one between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather. However, there is now another match that sits at the peak. Francis Ngannou now prepares for his second fight against Anthony Joshua on March 8th. The only thing Joshua can go off is Ngannou's fight against Fury. When Joshua and Ngannou had their face-off on Tyson, Joshua put his thoughts out about Ngannou's fight against Fury and the knockdown that everyone seems to be raving about. Ngannou's MMA style is more similar to boxing, claims AJ. When the host asked AJ if he was surprised at how the Fury vs Ngannou fight went, Joshua said, "No, not at all. I researched on Ngannou and I watched Tyson Fury box a number of times. People claim he is the greatest of many generation. But I think if I boxing Tyson Fury, a lot of similarities will happen in the fight. So I am not surprised at all. He believes the results were more or less in line with his expectations of the fight." Joshua then proceeded to say, in terms of his style, who Fury is, it's just a boxing match, well done to both of them. They put on an entertaining fight, but that's in the past. That's how boxing is and we move forward now. When the interviewer probed AJ further on Ngannou's first match, AJ revealed that the reason he was not surprised was that even though Ngannou comes from an MMA world, his fighting style is more similar to that of a boxer, and that his fighting is more of a stand-up game, focusing more on punches thrown while on his feet. He added that the only real difference in Ngannou fighting in both places is one's a cage and other's a ring. With the fight turning closer and closer, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua's promoter, brought up another possible fight opportunity for him. Let us find out what. Eddie Hearn says Anthony Joshua will be ready for another fight in May. Joshua claims Ngannou is the biggest challenge of his life. It is less than 3 weeks until Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou met in the ring, but they have already come face to face on camera. In a face-off interview for The Sun, the two heavyweights, 34-year-old Joshua, who is 27-3 with 24 KOs, and Ngannou 0-1 as a professional boxer, talked about how the March 8th fight in Saudi Arabia came about and what they thought might happen. Ngannou said that he realized as soon as Deontay Wilder lost to Joseph Parker in December, the door for a Joshua fight would be open to him. I asked for this fight, said the 37-year-old. I watched Joshua fight against Otto Walin, and I made a tweet right away. I know he was going to fight Deontay Wilder, and I saw an opportunity there. I was calling for this fight. This is an opportunity where I can slide in. Ngannou's only other pro fight came in a close loss to Tyson Fury over 10 rounds last October, in a contest in which the former UFC heavyweight champion floored Fury. The bout served to alter perceptions of Ngannou as a boxer, and Joshua admits his views on the Cameroonian have changed. They spoke about this fight before, and I said, "No, it's a gimmick fight," Joshua said. "It's something that I think it's right. Crossing over when I'm still chasing heavyweight glory, and then when they saw what happened with his last fight against Fury, the situation with Wilder, this opportunity presented itself. I never turned down a challenge and I'm looking forward to it." Does Joshua see it as a gimmick fight now? No, it's the biggest challenge of my life. The Ben Davison trainer contender. That said, Joshua had not been surprised by Ngannou's efforts in pushing Fury to the rear. No, not all, the former heavyweight champion explained. I researched Ngannou and I watched Tyson Fury box a number of times. People claim he is the greatest of many generations. I think if I box a Tyson Fury, a lot of similarities will happen in the fight. So I'm not surprised. In terms of his style, who Fury is, it's just a boxing match. Well done to both of them. They put on an entertaining fight, but that's in the past. That's how boxing is and we move forward. Calling the Joshua fight a good challenge, Ngannou added some perspective about his boxing career to date. "We are crossing over, this is a crossover," he said. "This is my second fight, my second boxing fight. So my two first boxing matches, I'm taking on two of the top 3 heavyweight boxers in the generation. The mood was respectful throughout the conversation, and only remotely became argumentative when the subject of punch resilience came up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.